Okay, so welcome back. This is going to be episode 6 of our Let's Play Iron Fuzzy Logic. What we're going to do today is produce these iron ingots into... I don't think we can show it here. We'll put down a craft bench. We're going to make iron ingots into iron plates, which take 2 of them, and iron rods, which take 1. So we need more iron ingots for iron plates than we do for iron rods. But I don't know what sort of ratios we're going to need. How many iron plates do we need versus iron rods? Should we make more iron plates than iron rods? Should we make it 50-50? I don't know. So what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to make 2 factories off this, and they're going to go down here and onto this platform here. Process iron plates and iron rods, and then come back this way and then go off into this area. And I'm going to make, the 2 factories are going to make, iron plates are going to produce enough iron plates to satisfy 180 iron ingots in, so 100% in rate. I'm also going to do 100% in rate for iron rods as well, and then have some way to determine the ratio we want between iron plates and iron rods. Maybe we want 100% of one, maybe we want 50% of one, 50% of another, maybe more of a 75-25 split, but being able to do 100% on one, 100% on another will allow us to sort of mix as and when we need. So if we need more iron rods, one upgrade or something, we can then just switch it over and make more iron rods and turn off the iron plates. I've already tried to make a ceiling, which could be a ceiling which goes across the whole sort of valley area. So instead of building up, this building is look like it's going to be sort of inset in this little valley area, which I think should look quite nice. So bring the first one out, and then we need to see where the second one needs to come. I think could we put them next to each other? It'd be nice if they all sort of just really went next to each other, and we could get a nice track. So we'll just do it that way, and we'll do it really quickly. And it just misses this rock, I think. This one just misses the rock. This might look quite neat. Actually, that needs to be on this. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. So that one, hopefully this will join and have a nice curve in between them. They go through each other, that's the problem. Okay, and then one more here. Okay, that gives us the curve, we can go straight from there to there. We'll connect them up in a bit. We don't want all of the ingredients just following us down this track. Okay, so we've joined 3 lines up here. Let's have a look. Throw a constructor down. These take 30 per minute, so we can just split 1 track into 2 to make iron plates, and that'll produce 15. And that's sort of our 2 split. It just splits it twice, does this thing. And then we're going to split it, probably join it into, we can join 4 machines together because it only outputs 15. Right next to it. And all of these are making iron plates now. Right, so we have 3 lines of 60 in, each one splitting into 30 to do these machines, which are making iron plate, which output at 15. Since I want the output to go this way, what I might just do is bring a line out and then around. If we just bring a line down, we can just attach mergers to it. The first 4 can have a merger. Onto 60, and then the other those have got a 30 out. So just need 2 belts out. Let's do these ones first. And only it's 6 machines, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to line this up with that. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's connect all of these up now. We have enough iron. I hope anyway. For just to be able to connect these up and start these off. We'll give them some power in a minute. Yeah, let's watch all these lovely iron plates going down. And this should make this stuff kick back in again. If it still get any power, I'm not sure anymore. It might. It doesn't look like it's got any power. We'll give it some power in a minute. These are full. Okay, these are all full. Everything is full in here, I think. So we need to bring up some power poles. Let's put them on the front on this side. Okay, that's all the power lines done. The ore is still coming down. I mean, the ingots are still coming down. And how many machines did we say we had? 6. So that's 24, so we need 2 bioburners. Connect them up to the power line. Give this all some juice. As soon as he gets these items in, it should start making iron plates. 100% iron plates from all of this. Okay, perfect, perfect. We are making the iron plates, outputting onto these conveyor belts. We really want to like pick them up if we can. It will back up. We'll let it back up a little bit. Get up. Can we make this conveyor belt? And then all we need is one more merger. Let's go up on it again. If we stand up on top of it, it's a lot easier to see. It's really dark around here. Where it lines up. Okay, there, and then put this conveyor belt in. So that should start filling this line up. So this now should be a full line going out of 60. Once we get Mark II lines, we can probably turn like these into one line. I don't know if we'll be super producing or anything of these or not, but we could just replicate this whole structure further down if we were stacking up the ingots coming in. We could replicate this all the way sort of down. I don't know how far we go, but I think we're going to put a floor on it and then do a similar thing for iron rods. Right, close them all. Okay, so we can have it that high. It doesn't need to be any higher than that. Okay, perfect. Let's go around it. I'll make a floor for this and then we'll move up and have a look what we're going to do on the floor above. So thinking about it a bit more, it's going to be really hard to split this and get it all to go up here with some kind of nice, easy logistics way. I've put a splitter in and a branch up and an over, and it looks really messy. So we're going to change this. This is all going to change. We're going to delete all of this and we're going to do a 3 stack. And then we're going to use the technique of moving up to the next level. And if we move this one down to here, it's got to go up a lot steeper. Okay, we need to get rid of both of these. Otherwise it looks messy because the conveyor belt goes through it. Let's put our splitter. Let's do our first 3 stack splitter. And the problem with stacking splitters is you can't do it. So I can't put another one on top of this one. Just super annoying. What we can do is we could put a piece of ground and then put a splitter on that, and remove this ground and put another splitter below it. It allows us to do it this way around. So now we've got 2 splitters on top of each other. What it does not allow us to do is to do anything from the top splitter. It seems to think we're encroaching all the time on the one below it, I think. So the way you need to do it is you need to always build the top level first, because if we delete this one and then build like a line out, we could then build the one below it. We need to make sure we build all of the top things first, then all the next level, and then finally the bottom level. It's a bit of a fiddly way of doing it. Maybe they will change how that works in the future. I'm not sure. So if we're going to come off, we'll just check. If I put a splitter here, we come off that, a nice curve. It's not very nice. Let's just bring it back one back here then. Okay, so if we put a big one down, and then a ramp up to it, because you can't jump to it. Make sure the angles. So this is important. We need to get everything lined up now. Is that lined up with that? It's not. It's right on the edge. was level with that. Okay, so delete this block. And the best thing that I found to do is to put conveyor poles right at the first sort of exit. We need to go one over. Of all of the outputs that you want. I'll show you why in 1 second. And now if we connect just a little bit of conveyor belt. And delete all of these. If we put another one underneath it now, we'll be able to connect to these conveyor belt ends. It won't think it's encroaching anymore. So now that we've got that, we can build the next one, which only needs a small foundation. I'm going to align underneath it. Delete this foundation, and we'll do the same thing again with the poles. In the right place? That is not in the right place. We don't need to do it with the bottom one. With the bottom one you can always connect it up. And the important thing is never delete these little stubs. Because now what you'll find is I can now use this and come off this at certain angles. And it doesn't think it's encroaching anymore. And now we can build the last one underneath it here. And then that one goes into the angle. Did I put this one the wrong way around? Hopefully I put all the ones the right way around. Yeah, it is underneath it there. Now that one can go into there. This one is not going to be long enough. Or it's going to be too long. Oh, it's just too long. Look at that, it's like 2 off. Okay, so let's put a bigger pole just somewhere in here. And we'll put a bigger one further back here. Join that up there. Join that up there. Delete this one. Join that up there. And join that up there. Delete this one. If you're not sure why I'm doing this, it'll all become apparent very shortly. Yes, now we have a triple stack out. We have no supports and no columns in it, so it looks a bit odd. But as soon as we get the double supports in, I will add them into this and probably make a neater stacker. That doesn't have to be that sharp, does it? They could be a lot smoother. Okay, so now this comes in. Now, what are we going to do with this? The items go forward, or whether they go this way, which is to the right, and then up to the next floor. So let's do the ones that go up to the next floor, because this is going to be the iron floor, the iron rod floor, sorry. And that goes up there. Let's delete, actually, let's delete this. We need to delete this and we need to go up. Let's just see if we can do this. I'm not sure if this will even work. If we can stack this like this. We need to get rid of that. We might have to go up and do it. I think it was right on the edge here. We can move it in one, I think it should still work. And connect that up to there. And that up to there. These turn blue. Oh, it turns blue. Okay, but it's not a very nice curve. That does work. Okay, so that one can come up to there. And while I'm up here, I'm going to do the second one. And then we'll figure out a good way to turn them from a triple stack into a flat one to go into machines shortly. It'd be nice to build a little walkway so we can get up. So we're just going to build a quick ramp up to this. So we're going to get up here. Let's take iron rods, and they say 15 per minute and export 15 per minute, so we can have 4 per line. Give it a bit of room. Right. Something comes off there, so we need another splitter here. And another splitter here. Try and get them quite compact if we can. Yeah, it's about the same distance. I like to have a little gap so I can at least see what is going in between the two splitters. Okay, and then off this we just want 2 machines. We'll just get this one laid down. And that will go straight into the constructor from there. Next one will come out into the next constructor. Same on the other side, and then this next line will come over and down. That looks nice. Okay, that's going to be good. Alright, let me go and get some more. Let me see how many we need. So we can use this little to-do list. We need 4 per line. 4 times 3 is 12. So we need 12 constructors. Let's see how many 12 constructors makes. Let's just add 12 up in here. It means we need 36 reinforced iron plates. Well, we've got loads of iron plates that have been made down here. All of these are full. So I'm going to take these, convert them into reinforced iron plates, and then be back. Okay, so we're back, and we can start putting these constructors down. I could do this stagger method again. We have got a lot of space here, and it would just limit the space it encroaches this way, and look pretty cool as well. This constructor can go back here. We need to check where. I think that's the closest. I'm missing concrete. Let's just take some of these out at this back edge. So run this down here, line this constructor up. I always get this wrong. There you go. We go straight into there. Off this one. Maybe just mirror that on this side. Do we have enough room? It's close. This is the closest part to the cliff that we've got. Okay, that's really close. And then for the next set, so we need to bring the second one up and over. And what we'll notice is, even if you put a pole, hang on a minute, a pole down in the right place for this, it'll say it's encroaching on the splitter in the middle. So we need to take that out, and then what we'll do is we'll move both of these over now. First, and then put the splitter back in. You just drop this down and you do exactly the same thing again. So where can we get the next constructor? Align it with that. I can go there, so the next splitter comes in and goes there. So it helps us once we get the first one lined up. It really helps us with all the second one and third ones. We need another splitter here. Get the grid on the floor, easy. It all lines it up nice and easy. What have we done here? Put this in there. Okay, there we go. We have not now. So we have our factory built, our iron rod factory. We have got the outputs from all the machines going around this. They're all merging together. We got these 3 machines merge into one track, and it goes all the way around here. Keep going, keep going. Merges with this 4th one, so we have 60 on this top line, and then these 2 on the end merge into their own line down here. These lines then go around here and then fall down and connect up, and we're going to make them go out that way. Need to remove this line. That was a test thing that I was trying a different way to route them. But since we need 2 lines out, we've got 60 and a 30 of iron rods coming out at full pelt anyway. And then we're going to move those that way. What we need to do is get the power working on these. So let's see how much power we actually need to power all of this. Let's go up on this and count everything. Each of these are 4, right? Yeah, each of these are 4. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 12. 12 times 4 is 48. So we need 48 watts of power at the top here. We're currently consuming nothing. We've got 40 megawatts here. And what did I say we needed? 48. So we definitely need another one of these bio burners. Okay, so let's power this bad boy. Let's put another biomass burner down. Connect it up to the power line. Give it some biomass. Okay, so let's get around and do all of the power now. And then we'll be back shortly. Okay, so the last power pole connects, or it doesn't connect, hang on. Let's disconnect this one. And the last power pole connects. Another machine starts, we've got enough power. 44, what do we say, 48 is when the machine's not working. Maybe it'll power it in a minute. Maybe it's not on yet. Let's just check all the machines are working and functioning. This one is not working. Okay, that's 48, this line. So if you don't want it to go this way, we'll just delete this line. This is going to be our method of testing. We'll find out where it's going to go, whether it goes to iron rods and goes up there, or whether it goes to iron plates and comes down here. Yeah, so now when we connect that one up to that one, just like what we did a minute ago, that one up to that one, and then this one falls down into that one. What we can do is we can delete this section now. That's just a little section, so we can say we want the top one to go to rods and the bottom 2 to go to iron plates. Let's just bring this one down all the way down to here then now. These two lines come all the way back out here. But it's currently our iron rod and iron plate factory. I'm not sure I love it. I'm not sure I love it as much as the other factories. I was going to go up high to look down on it. I need to have a look at what's going on with the power here. We have a little splitter there to decide what we want to actually make. And I'm definitely going to put a front on this whole thing to sort of encase it in this cliff face. So we've got this valley factory here making iron plates and iron rods. And let's just put those into some storage. And then when we come back next time, I'll have a look at tidying this up a bit between this video and the next video, and then show you what I've done to tidy it all up. But I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed this build. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye.